Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we're diving into a fundamental concept in IB economics, supply. Specifically, we'll be exploring the law of supply and how it's illustrated, the factors that influence it, and some real-world examples. This topic is crucial for understanding how markets operate and how producers respond to price changes. So let's get started. The law of supply is straightforward but essential. It states that ceteris paribus, all other things being equal, when the price of a good increases, the quantity supplied of that good also increases. And when the price decreases, the quantity supplied decreases. Supply is illustrated on a graph called the supply curve. It's usually upward sloping, indicating this direct, positive relationship between price and quantity supplied. Each point on this curve represents how much producers are willing and able to supply at a given price. In a market, the supply curve we see is the sum of all individual producers' supply curves for a particular good or service. So if more producers enter the market supply curve shifts. Now, the key relationship here is between price and quantity supplied. Price acts as both a signal and an incentive for producers. When prices go up, it signals producers to increase output. Why? Well, because higher prices offer the potential for higher profits. For example, imagine a bakery that sells bread. If the price of bread increases, this bakery will likely bake more loaves, motivated by the prospect of earning more. This is known as a movement along the supply curve. The bakery isn't changing its entire production system, it's just responding to the higher price. Similarly, if the price of bread falls, the bakery will reduce production because the incentive for profit diminishes. But what happens when factors other than price change? These are called non-price determinants of supply, and they cause the supply curve to shift. One major non-price determinant is the cost of factors of production. Factors of production include land, labour, capital, and entrepreneurship. For instance, steel is a crucial component in manufacturing cars. If the price of steel rises, the cost of producing cars increases, which may force car manufacturers to supply fewer cars at the same price. This would cause a leftward shift in the supply curve, meaning that less is supplied at every price point. Another determinant is technology. Advances in technology usually lower production costs, making it cheaper and faster to produce goods. If car manufacturers adopt new technology that improves efficiency, their supply will increase, shifting the supply curve to the right. Government intervention also plays a role. Taxes can increase the cost of production, reducing supply, while subsidies can encourage producers by lowering costs, increasing supply. Sometimes, however, producers switch what they supply based on price changes in other markets. For example, a farmer who can grow both wheat and corn might switch to corn production if the corn prices rise, reducing the supply of wheat in the market. This is known as supply switching. A recent real-world example of how costs of production affect supply is the energy crisis and its impact on companies like Volkswagen in Germany. With rising energy prices, Volkswagen and other manufacturers are facing higher production costs. Since energy is a key input for running factories, this increase has led to a reduction in supply. In fact, some plants have shut down in Germany. The supply curve for Volkswagen cars has shifted to the left, meaning fewer cars are being produced in Germany, even though the price of cars hasn't changed. This demonstrates how non-price determinants, like rising costs of production, can lead to a decrease in supply. To summarise, it's important to distinguish between price determinants and non-price determinants of supply. When there is a change in price, we see a movement along the supply curve, like a bakery baking more bread when the price increases. When there is a change in non-price factors, like higher production costs or government intervention, we see a shift in the supply curve. This shift could either increase or decrease the supply at every price level, as we saw with Volkswagen during the energy crisis. One is referred to as a change in quantity supplied, which is a movement along the curve. The other is a change in supply, which is represented by a shift of the curve itself. Understanding the distinction between price-related movements and non-price-related shifts in supply is crucial for your IB economics exam and for grasping how real-world markets function. Keep these concepts in mind as they form the basis for many high-level economic analyses you'll encounter later on. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, leave any questions or comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.